Yo, I'm Lawyer Wynton for Attorney Reacts, and today we're going to be watching the body cam footage from when Odell Beckham Jr. was kicked off of an American Airlines flight leaving Miami on its way to Los Angeles. And I'm really excited to watch this footage because at the end, he calls another passenger fat and ugly on the way out. So I'm not going to waste your time. Let's get into the body cam.
I don't know. He said he's like that. He's been like that.
Yeah. Waking up or no?
No, he opens up his eyes. Sir.
So immediately you can already tell, like, the cops themselves are confused as to what's going on. But you can see over here, you see old boy lurking right there. You see the flight attendant working. You can see the intent in their eyes right there.
Sir, are you able to get up? Can you get up, please?
They ask him to get up. He gets up immediately. So what led up to this was the flight crew said that they were concerned about Beckham's well-being because they had been shoving him and moving him and trying to get him to wake up to put his seatbelt on, and he just wasn't reacting. But what I see here is a cop asking him to get up, and he gets up.
The airline's called for you, sir. I don't know what it is. You good?
How you doing, bud? I don't think we don't know responsibility. We're trying to get to come out specifically.
He's probably on a deep sleep.
I see a lot of confused faces here. Odell's confused. This cop's confused. The cop with the body camera on is confused. The other cop is confused. Everybody's confused as to what's going on and why they were called for Odell Beckham Jr. And they're coming up with the assumption that he was just in a deep sleep, as I'm tending to agree at the moment. Pure confusion.
He's very tired.
Okay.
He looks good to me.
All the cops are like, he looks good to me. They asked him where he is. He said Miami. They're all looking at each other like, oh, why are we here?
Where's his pants?
Oh, sorry?
Where's the baby's pants?
Where's his pants?
Yeah, they're on.
Are they on now?
Yeah. They weren't on before? No.
Again, confusion as the flight attendants are saying one thing and the cops are looking and seeing another thing. A lot of confusion going on right now.
You
All right.
know how many times I'm shaking him to go see
What?
He
Listen.
might.
If you don't want him to fly, that's a decision that you guys are going to have to make. That's, you tell the captain, and then we'll get him out. But that's something that you guys got to make.
multiple times, multiple people. Hey, sir, put your seatbelt on. All we're getting is this.
At this point, it seems like the flight attendants are like really forcing the issue, and the cops are trying to imply here that there's no situation that they can see or a reason why they would pull him off the plane. And they're putting it on the flight attendants to say, hey, if you want him off the plane, you make that call. But to us, we don't see anything here.
This is a 5-hour flight.
Yeah, this is 5 hours.
Then that's up to you guys.
Medically, if he doesn't want us to check him out, I can't make him get. And I don't really say anything wrong. He might be tired or have taken a long trip and doesn't want to follow orders. That's a whole other animal.
That seems so reasonable that he would be tired. He's a celebrity, so he probably had to do a bunch of appearances and stuff where he was. He's tired. Who among us hasn't gotten onto a plane tired and immediately decided, hey, I'm going to get on the plane, get to my seat, and just close my eyes?
Okay, I get that. He's tired and he's taking.
So what I don't like here is that this guy is like, oh, he just told me he came from a club, as if it's a bad thing. Like, none of us have been to a club. What I respect is this guy from Fire and Rescue saying, yeah, I understand that. I'm still not seeing an issue.
He just responded to know where he's at. He knows where he's at, exactly where he's flying.
And he had pants on when he came on. He doesn't have pants on now.
His pants are on now.
His pants are on.
He had shorts on.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if y'all heard what I heard, but I've heard them say several times that he came on with no pants on. In a previous life, I was a gate agent for an airline. We would never, ever, 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 ever let a passenger onto the plane with no pants on. And then this guy right here, did you catch it? He says, oh, well, it must have been shorts. I'm suspicious.
We'll do whatever you decide.
If you want, we'll stand by out here because I don't know what's going to.
Right.
I don't know what you want us do as far as fire rescue.
At this point, I'm with the fire and rescue. I'm with the officers. I'm not seeing an issue. I'm seeing a man that was tired. They brought cops in. He's responsive. I'm not seeing what they're describing.
Trying to get him to get his things.
Okay.
We tried to get him to get his seatbelt, and he wouldn't. He became sick in his head. Then
He's mad at us because we called you. I said, we're worried about you.
That's fine. You guys are doing your job.
Of course, he's mad at you for calling the cops on him. I would be mad too if I was, sir. What? Why? What?
He's going to go deteriorate once we get in the air. So he's all
Don't worry.
The
So,
captain wants him to go. So he's trying to get him off, but he doesn't want to get off. So.
I understand why he doesn't want to get off. You guys haven't given him a reason why he should get off. You said you were concerned. The officers, fire rescue get on. They don't see a concern. And now you all are pressing the issue as to why he should be put off the flight. The officers and fire and rescue came on and addressed what you thought were concerns, told you they weren't concerns, and now you're pushing the issue.
that's going to be a Like, we have a procedure that we have to follow. If he refuses to get off, you're going to have to deboard everybody.
concerning the situation.
Correct.
Now, at this point, when you know you got to deboard it, and I've had to do this before, I've had to deboard an entire plane, and it's not fun. But now it's a risk assessment on the flight attendant's part as to do they want to push the issue? Because at this point, again, they have brought up a concern about Odell. Fire and rescue police officers come down. They don't see a concern. I haven't seen a concern yet.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
No, he doesn't want to come off.
He does not want to come off?
I wouldn't either.
Okay. Advise the sergeant to come here.
Motor 70s on
He needs to come off.
We're going to have to deboard everybody.
the first one.
Why does he need to come off?
It's the whole thing. You got to deboard the whole thing.
Let's go. Okay.
How you doing, man? Can I speak to you for a second? Yeah, listen. How you doing, bro? Rene Garcia, Sergeant with Miami-Dade Police Department. Nice to meet you. Listen, unfortunately.
Now, from that whole interaction right there, I don't see any concerns. I don't see that he's inebriated in any way. He's fully conscious. He's on the phone. He's got his feet up. As soon as the officer walks up to him, he acknowledges him. He goes to shake his hand. He sits up to be attentive to what the officer is saying. Why are they still pushing the issue, trying to put this man off the plane?
It's not our decision. Just don't understand. Listen,
That I understand. The officer is like putting it on the flight crew. Like, hey, bro, this not us. I got to do my job. But I just want you to know this not us.
apparently you were passed out. They had to wake you up. They had to come back.
It's taken off. We need to mine is taken off. Phones. Looking at the middle flight. 15-hour flight. Woke up 8 hours before. Asked for food. Any airline. Never had this happen.
Now, the audio is a little bit low. I can't exactly understand what he's saying, but I can hear him talking about taking a 15-hour flight and that kind of stuff. I don't hear him chewing on his words as if he's inebriated. I just don't hear it.
It's beyond.
I get it's embarrassing, but
I heard that. I heard him say it's beyond embarrassing. He articulated that really well for somebody who they had concerns about.
You antagonizing enticing me to beat off of me. And I did everything to make this happen. I woke up, everyone's looking at
listen,
me.
we're trying to accommodate you. Okay. Pick up your phone. Listen, we're trying to accommodate you. Listen what's gonna happen, bro. I want to avoid any embarrassments or any issues. The crew, the captain's the one that makes the final decision.
I'll honestly look. Very rarely will you catch me on the side of the cops, but in this case, I think he's doing his best to be like, hey, I'm trying to find the best resolve I can in this situation to make it run as smoothly as possible, because it's not us, it's the flight crew.
Right now, for whatever reason, they're asking you to leave. They're gonna rebook you on the next flight.
I don't want it.
Okay, well, this is what's gonna happen.
As soon as I get off, you can do whatever you gotta do.
We're gonna have to deplane everybody on this plane, and then you're still gonna get off.
That's fine.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, I would be less dickhead about who's
All right, so we're gonna have to go through that process, and then we're gonna ask you, okay?
That's fine.
All right, Macho, thank you, appreciate it, okay?
What's your name again?
Sergeant Garcia, Rene Garcia. Okay.
Do y'all see an issue? Because I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing the concern. I'm not seeing the concern of the fight. I'm just not seeing it. I'm being totally honest. Wait, I just want to acknowledge the bike cop. I'm sorry. The helmet. Like, bro, you coming on to escort Odell Beckham Jr. off the flight. Could you have taken the helmet off and like left it on your bike? Did you have to wear it onto the plane?
So listen, just make yourself comfortable. Once we deplan, then I'm gonna ask, and then we'll just walk off, okay? And hopefully they'll put you on the next flight, okay? All right,
Hey, I see it. Somebody's over here that you can kind of hear one of the other passengers chirping at Odell Beckham a little bit, and then you hear him say, "Hey, talk to them. It ain't me. Talk to them."
Look at me all you want. That shit might make me feel bad. You can look at me all you want. You can look at me all you want, boy. Papa. This shit don't bother me.
Why antagonize the man even further? At this point, I'm with him. He's being put off the flight for what appears to be no reason. And then the other passengers are upset with him because the flight crew is trying to put him off.
Hey, hey. There's nothing you can ever say to me, ever. Yeah, that's it. I appreciate it. The only person I appreciate your
I agree. I don't know if y'all heard that. He pointed at this little girl that's down here and said, the only person I feel bad for right now is her, the little girl.
You don't have to talk to him. Everything wrong with the world. Looking at me to get off a plane for you. I would never, ever in my life get off the plane for you. Specifically you. Maybe everybody else. I would get off the plane. That shit don't mean nothing to me. Ain't no way you could look at me. Ever.
Why would you even continue to mess with him at this point? You see, and he's doing it very calm. That would be the concerning part for me as like another passenger, is like he is very calm as he is talking to this other guy.
You gonna wait 40 minutes and I'm gonna be on a private plane home. Yeah, get your fat ass. Yeah, I will. Get your ass off the plane for a second. Yeah, I bet. Enjoy the cheese board on the way home. With your ugly ass.
With your ugly ass. That's amazing.
Got like fucked up. I'm sorry. All you had to do was wake me up.
Yeah, you guys playing around the galley.
And I agree with that. Like, he just said, all you had to do was wake me up. I get that maybe they tried and they had a hard time waking him up. But the man was out. He was probably doing appearances. He went to clubs. He was hanging out. He was living life. He was probably very, very asleep. But after this whole debacle, Odell got on Twitter and tweeted out, quote, "Can't address everything in this world. It's exhausting. Everybody got an opinion about situations they weren't involved in. All you do is know who you truly are. Purell only kills 99.9% of germs. There's always going to be a little bit left over." And I love that. I'm going to use that quote forever. Purell only kills 99.9% of germs. I'm still not seeing the issue. So let me know what you think. Leave a comment. Let me know. Do you think Odell Beckham Jr. should have been kicked off the flight? And if you enjoyed this video, you should click one of these two videos, because I'm pretty sure you would enjoy these as well.
Big verdict.